The Archbishop of Lokoja Province, Anglican Communion, and Bishop of Minna Diocese have charged Christians that one of the responsibility they have as Christians is to make disciples and not just make converts. He made this known while delivering his charge to the third session of the 10th Synod of the Diocese of Minna, held at the Church of Epiphany, Suleja, Niger State, with the theme Christian Conversion and Discipleship, Imperative to Church Growth. ACNN News correspondent Nzubechi Frank has the details of the story.
The third session of the 10th Synod for the Diocese of Minna Anglican Communion, held at the Church of Epiphany, Suleja, Niger State, had in attendance House of Clergy, delegates from different archdeaconries of the diocese, Bishop of Toko, the diocesan chancellor, who is the registrar of the Church of Nigeria, Barrister Abraham Yisa, the host, who is the diocesan and Archbishop Lokoja Province, the Most Reverend Daniel Yisa. Speaking on the theme of the Synod, Christian Conversion and Discipleship, Imperative to Church Growth, during the sermon segment of a Matin service, the Venerable Daniel Yisa stated that Christian conversion and discipleship is imperative and fundamental to church growth.
Christian conversion and discipleship are fundamental process for church growth. The Christian conversion that brings about total change from former way of life to a new life through pruning, training in discipleship to become conformed to the image of Christ.
Laying more emphasis on the theme for the Synod, the diocesan and Archbishop of Lokoja Province, His Grace the Most Reverend Daniel Yisa, during the presidential charge, admonished all that it is required of them to make disciples and not converts.
We are called to make disciples, not converts. Please get it. We are called to make disciples, not converts. As a culture of convenience and commercialism change the way we preach the gospel, we make Christianity all about what we believe. Converts are not bad or wrong. They are like babies. There is nothing wrong with being a baby. We all started as babies. The problem comes when that does not change, no growth.
Delegates had this to say about the success of the Synod.
We give glory to God that today has become a reality. Not only that, if you came to this church before this time, all this interlocking was not there. The church is wearing a new look. The church has also played its own role. But most importantly is the spiritual food that the bishop has given us, the Archbishop. He has done an in-depth analysis of conversion and discipleship. Not so many people know that there's a difference between a disciple and a convert. If you have not done that, go and read this bishop's charge. It's in fact, it can go for a doctoral thesis.
We thank God for the way it has come. And as it has come, all we are wishing is that let His will, God's will, be done.
We thank God that eventually the Synod, Abri Synod, is taking place here, and the whole essence is to ensure that Christianity continues to spread, and especially the Anglican Communion. We continue to do our best to ensure that the discipleship and gospel of Christ is moving on.
So, the third session of the 10th Synod for the Diocese of Minna Anglican Communion was scheduled for May 2020, but due to the coronavirus pandemic, it was shifted to August this month, 2020. And to the glory of God, it was a success. In Suleja, Niger State, Nzubechi Frank reporting for ACNN News.